Welcome back to Houston Life. It is lunchtime, and are you hungry? Because we are.
Always.
And halal food is commonly known among the Muslim population, with more than 250,000 Muslims living here in Houston. The halal food scene has grown tremendously.
And joining us today, we have JDS Kawaja, Houston Halal Food Fest co-host and owner of True Boy Barbecue, and Masroor Fatani, the Halal Guys franchisee, to chat about this first ever Halal Food Fest here in Houston. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
And this festival, first of its kind, I mean, it's hard to believe it took so long considering the stat that Courtney just mentioned, 250,000 Muslims right here in Houston.
Yep, isn't that crazy? I mean, we've seen festivals all across the globe. I mean, Toronto to Vancouver to Bay Area. I mean, we have nothing here. And Houston, over the last couple of years, as you guys probably seen, is just exploded in the food scene. It became a foodie city. People actually travel here to eat. And being one of the most diverse cities in America, it's kind of shocking that it hasn't happened yet.
Absolutely. I'm so glad. Before we get into the food, the delicious food that's right in front of us, for people at home, explain what halal actually is in the food industry.
Yeah. So halal just means permissible or lawful. So it's the way the meat is raised. So the cattle is raised and slaughtered very humanely, because a happy cow produces better meat. Simple as that. So, yeah.
And Masroor, let's talk about Halal Guys, because this is something that many of our viewers have probably seen around the Houston area and other cities as well. This started in New York City back in 1990, and essentially the model was selling food out of carts on the road to serve taxi drivers. Is that right?
Yeah, the brand started in 1990. It was really just to find a lot of the cab drivers were Muslim. They needed halal food, and this kind of came about: chicken, rice, world famous white sauce, and our ultimate hot sauce, and it just took off. Instagram met Halal Guys, and it got super popular. We came in Houston in 2016 with a 4-hour line.
Wow.
And blocked kind of Shepherd and 59, that area, and now we have 7 stores, and we're excited to be part of this festival as a sponsor. And there's over 50 other food vendors, and Houston's been great to us, and we're here to support anything that brings forward that diversity.
I'm a huge fan. We chatted about this in the break. My kids love the food. What do we have here in front of us? I see falafel, chicken. These are your traditional bowls that we can get at Halal Guys, right?
Yep. So our number one item, we keep a simple menu, is chicken, beef gyro over our rice with our white sauce and hot sauce. And then we have a vegetarian option, which is our falafel, which is fried chickpeas with our seasoning. And also goes great with tahini, which is sesame sauce, and our white sauce.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, so can we put the white sauce on?
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to try one, Derek?
I do. Here, I'll leave that one for the display. Should we
okay,
eat
I'll
these
do
two
this
right
one.
Here?
Yeah.
And let's talk a little bit about the festival, because I know we're focused on the food today, but when families come out to enjoy, what are they going to see and feel and experience?
What they're going to expect to see is lots of fun, lots of food, and tons of attractions. So this is free to all. And we have over 100 vendors participating this year. We have a market on the concourse that's local businesses selling merchandise, from clothing to jewelry to even honey. And down on the field, we're going to have our food vendors providing food from all across the world. So cuisines from all across the world will be highlighted at this event, from India to Pakistan to Morocco to Palestine to even American cuisines with a twist. So it's very exciting. Lot to show.
I love that. How are you liking it?
It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. I just don't want to be too rude and stuff my face.
I know, because it's hard to stop eating. Let's talk about your True Boy Barbecue, because this is really interesting. Your e-commerce, and talk to us about what you brought in today.
Yeah, so we are an e-commerce business. We're True Boy Barbecue. We're actually the first of its kind, fully e-commerce, authentic Texas barbecue business, providing everyone across the U.S. and Canada the access and the opportunity to have a Texas barbecue experience in the comfort of their own homes. So what we have here today is we have our famous brisket. This is our most popular item over here. It's our USDA Prime Creekstone briskets. We have our sliders. You can grab these. We'll actually be passing these out as free samples at the event. So you guys come by and grab you guys some brisket. And we also have some sausage over here. This is all made in-house sausage. So yeah, and we'll be serving all this stuff at the festival, providing free samples to all. And we also be selling our pre-packaged products that we actually deliver across the U.S. and Canada. So you guys can take a look at that as well.
So, sorry to jump in,
go.
Susie, but JD, essentially it's pre-cooked barbecue. So if people are wanting authentic Texas barbecue, they can order it, have it delivered to their front door. They just heat it up and eat it, right?
And in addition to that, it's all free shipping. So we have free shipping for 2-day shipping. So order Monday, you'll have it on Wednesday, and you can simply, the way we package and smoke this, you can simply drop it into a bucket of hot water, and it'll come up to temp. It's very similar to a sous vide.
Oh, fantastic.
And, so we want to make it as easy as possible for everyone to have a Texas barbecue experience, because in Houston we have it on every corner.
Right.
But anywhere else you don't get it. So we want to make sure that everybody has access to it, because it's amazing. Who doesn't like Texas barbecue?
Yeah, so true. And this food is so good. And just lastly, gentlemen, I mean, it's so important to have this type of festival. As we said, we're such a diverse city. But for many people who aren't familiar with the type of food and the halal food, man, this is such a great gateway to try it all.
It's free, and that's it's accessible to everyone. That's kind of why we wanted to sponsor with them, and we're looking forward to many thousands of people attending.
For sure.
Well, with free admission, you can't go wrong, right? There's the info on your screen right there. Sunday, November 6th at Sugarland Constellation Field. All the fun starts at noon. Wear comfortable shoes and plan to spend the day out there. Come hungry, because all kinds of good eats to be had. Jidias Mazur, thanks so much for stopping by Houston Life.
Thanks for having us. We'll
And
see you
thanks for
Sunday.
lunch, too, because we didn't eat.
I know. I'm
perfect.
taking a few bites. Now I'm ready to move on over to those. We do appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. For more information about the Halal Food Festival, head over to HoustonLife.tv and look for the Scene On section. You're Reed. I'm going to eat now.
Yeah, and you got to try my falafel a little later on.